Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Nosebleeds Reports. And Merry Christmas, the start of Christmas week. So I want to give a shout out for Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah starts tomorrow. Whatever you believe in, happy holidays. It's that time of year. I want to give a shout out to our Patreon members. We very much appreciate you. All the money that comes in from Patreon right now, we're putting in a bank, and eventually we're going to be sending veterans and first responders to sporting events. And I'll probably be buying some bread tickets after the first of the year, and I'll probably do a giveaway on the show. We'll more to come on that. Today we have Paulie downtown San Francisco in front of the stadium where the Warriors play. And I see during our intro they turned on the big TV for you, buddy.
Yeah, they could. Paulie told him to.
Well, it has the clap feature, guys. So I started clapping, and then it came on.
So got a lot to talk about. Yesterday was a full day of football. The NFL playoffs are starting to take shape. Detroit Lions play today. They're playing in New York, the Jets, at noon. They very much need this win to stay in the hunt. They have a very weak schedule to finish off the season. Hopefully they can win out, make a run. They're probably the hottest team in football right now, winning the last, 6 of 7, 5 of 6, something like that. They're on a nice little roll.
So yeah, besides the Eagles, man.
The Eagles, Minnesota looked like they were going to get shellacked last night and come back from the largest deficit in NFL history and beat the lowly Indianapolis Colts. Unbelievable.
Man, it looks like Matt Ryan's gone.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
topped his
him,
Super Bowl performance.
What the hell is going on?
Jeez.
Even was it like 5 or 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter? They were still down a couple scores, man. Like just laid gas on them.
Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad.
The Vikings even tied it with 2 minutes left. Colts still had a chance to go take the lead.
Right. So we have the
fourth quarter point.
The Woods family's tied for second place right now. I have a little clip for them. Just watch this kid swing, man. He is this kid is 13 years old.
13-year-old son Charlie Woods. They used his tee shot in the scramble format at the par 4 second, and they used his approach as Charlie gets it up there tight with an easy tap in birdie range. Tiger and his son Charlie finishing 7th in their inaugural time here. 2nd last year to the defending champion, the Dailies, as they are just getting things started here.
He's grabbed the 7 there. That's hanging just a little right of the flagstick.
It's just like Tiger.
Safely aboard.
It's weird.
Oh, this is the future of golf. Him and Daly's kid. Right
Chance. Hello. There we go.
Tiger Woods told him, "Don't copy my swing."
Left. It's cutting a little bit. That should be fine.
Yeah, Tiger Woods told him, "Do not copy my swing, Charlie."
Yeah, well, I tell you what, he was on the range. He was hitting some bombs.
He told him to copy Roy
McIlroy.
Yeah, he told him to copy his swing. Don't copy
staring
mine.
at it.
Well, his swing looks just like his dad. So.
Isn't that funny? Last year we were worried about Tiger's leg. This year we're worried about Charlie's
he's
leg.
even hurt. Like even when he swings, when he falls to his knee, he even looks like his dad doing that.
Yeah.
How good was that?
Well, and he's keeping up with Justin Thomas. He's in first. Justin Thomas is playing with his dad. Like it's not like he's playing with a child.
That swing, right?
Just a moment ago. That's just 69 yards.
What the hell? It's not normal.
No.
Hold it on the fly.
And you know what I like about Charlie? He does the club swing. So he'll hit,
The spin.
and then he'll twirl the club like his dad.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Apple does not fall far from the tree.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
I just hope he can live up to the hype, because that's some very, very huge
Big shoes
to fill.
Big shoes. Yeah.
For sure.
But I mean, his play says that he looks like Tiger in his prime. He really does. He looks confident when he swings the club, and like It's almost eerie to watch him.
And he already has the swagger. The kid's 13.
Yeah, he does
not
the
even
club
mature
swing.
yet. Yeah, not even mature yet, and he's out there like he owns the course.
Well, he should be. He should be out there like that. I mean, with the shots that he's putting in, like I said, he's keeping up with Justin Thomas, who's been like the best player, the best golfer since like March. So he's been dominating, and he's only 2 strokes behind him.
Hey, Paulie, you got a visitor.
He made a special appearance. Tell him he'll be getting a mug in the mail.
I've got an audience member here. Hi.
He's waiting for an autograph.
Paulie, why don't you explain where you're at?
Hey, guys. Well, okay. Hey, everybody. Good morning. I'm in San Francisco, outside the Golden State Warriors Chase Center Stadium. Down here for Shotgun Weekend, my wife and I to see the kiddos. Shout out to my daughter Taylor and her fiance Jacob. And just out here in the morning, I got my Starbucks coffee and ready whenever you want me to do my thing. And it's beautiful out here right now.
Should have brought your nosebleed cup with you.
Hey, you know what? I brought this tripod. In a sense,
he's got the hat on.
Hey, I had to skip a whole days of drawers just to get this in there. I said, sorry. I don't know what else you want me to do. Where's my per diem check?
It's in the mail.
Yeah.
I don't know where to send it because you're always in a different city every time we talk.
I know, our on the road reporter.
Well, this is my wife pointed out this morning. She goes, you've done this show from 6 different states already. I said, wow. All right. So
we need to get you like a skin for your car that you can just a wrap for your car and just put Nosebleeds Report all over it.
Hey, I'll do it.
Yeah, done.
Which car, the truck or the Mercedes Benz?
Both of them.
Well, if you want to put it on the truck, we need an extra size wrap. If you want to put it on the Mercedes, the sports car, I can cut that in about half, and I can wrap that car.
Hey, Eric, last week you wanted to talk baseball moves, but we didn't have time because we had a special guest. You want to hit any of that today?
Yeah, we can. Man, the Mets have been absolutely spending on that pitching staff. Verlander was 2 years for $86 million. They just signed Jose Quintana, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't write all this down this week. I didn't know we were going to talk about it. They still have Scherzer. They just signed Diaz again. I mean, I think their payroll is over $325 million this year, just this year.
Plus, they re-signed Brandon Nimmo.
Yep,
that
for
was a big contract.
107.
I'm pretty sure they did Edwin Diaz. They re-signed him.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's just a lot of money, man.
Yep.
And I don't know how much they got better. I'm not convinced.
The Justin Verlander thing is pretty interesting. They gave him 2 years for $80-some million, but he's 39 years old right now.
Yeah,
like
that's 41.
I mean, he's still a hell of a pitcher, man. But to me, that seems like a pretty big gamble.
Yeah, and you let DeGrom walk.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like. Yeah, it's how he won a Cy Young last year with the best team in baseball. So
yeah,
what is he going to do with the Mets? Not
as
much.
You're getting him for 2 years. You're only getting him for 2 years.
Yeah, 40 and 41.
Yeah, and then Carlos Correa signed with the Giants. That was a pretty big one.
They needed to do something. They've been trying to get everybody they can, and finally got something.
Yeah,
that was
Judge re-signed, John, as you know.
We got Rodon.
Rodon.
So yeah, Judge didn't go to San Francisco. We got Rodon, and now Carlos Correa is in San Francisco, and that's who we open off the season with.
And the Cubs got Dansby Swanson.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, the Cubs got Dansby and Cody Bellinger.
Cubs have made some moves, man. The Cubs have made some very smart moves. They're one of my top guys on the free agency.
Yes, they have.
And then Andrew Benintendi went to the White Sox, speaking of Chicago.
Yeah.
So.
They're Southsiders. We don't count them.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, I really like that Dansby signing because now you can move Nico Horner back over to second base, which is where he usually plays. And he won a Gold Glove there in 2020. So, and Dansby's just fantastic.
Solid player, man. And Atlanta didn't offer him anything.
Right. He's a hometown Atlanta boy.
Yeah. And well, his wife just took a job in Chicago, I heard. Like so.
Yeah, she plays soccer, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that matters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it matters. Plus, like a Braves fans are pissed, but they didn't really go out there and give him a fair shake. So I would have left too.
Yep. Absolutely.
Business, So.
They got the soccer match on behind me
But well, there you go.
on the big screen.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the off season has been exciting. Still a couple of names out there, but there's a couple of teams like the Brewers haven't spent a dime. There's another team that hasn't spent a dime either. I forget who it is, but
Tigers haven't done anything. Surprise, surprise.
that's tough. Yeah.
I thought they'd do at least something. They got that new GM.
You got to have somebody to build around.
Yeah. I mean, that has to be Riley Green.
Yeah. I mean, that's a start. It's a great start. It's,
Yeah.
got the best start you can get, but you really got to start. Like you said, you can't sit on your hands during any offseason. That doesn't mean you have to go sign the biggest guy, but get some young guys, get some experienced guys, and try to put something together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but
I've seen a lot of talk about moving Baez.
I've seen a lot of talk about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that started up in July here in Detroit. People were calling for that.
He's desirable. He's about one of the few things that is on the table for you guys.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to trade Green, so.
Right, but I don't know how desirable he is because it's $100 million contract for 6 years.
Yeah, that's a big contract.
Yeah, and he was kind of a dud last year.
Yeah, his production last year was not great.
Right.
Mm.
On top of
Tough,
that,
man. It's tough. You
And,
guys
and the problem with him is when his production's not great, his attitude goes way down, and that affects the whole clubhouse. So when
that's how baseball works. Yeah.
Right. When he's producing, he's electric. He's, top tier energy in the league. But when he's not, it's bottom tier, and that affects everyone else.
Well,
Yeah.
we loved him in Chicago, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can rebound this year.
Yeah, I hope so. 'Cause I don't know that we'd be able to get rid of him. I don't know who would take that contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about the Vikings for a second. They were up 33-0 at halftime.
Down.
And then,
other way around.
Down 33-0.
they were down 30. I'm sorry.
Dang. People in Minnesota just turned us off.
Yeah. Said it wrong. My bad. And then the Colts could only muster a field goal in the entire second half.
Enough said.
A bunch of garbage.
Yeah, how does that happen?
I mean, Jonathan Taylor goes down, right?
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's washed.
Yeah, but
And
Jonathan
they just
Taylor
got
has
rid
been
of
a
Nyheim
huge
Hines.
dud this year. Jonathan Taylor has not done very well this year.
He was injured earlier in the year too.
Yeah.
But look at
I mean,
the
is
Buffalo.
that injury or is it product of that Colts offensive scheme?
Oh, that's
Probably
a
a
good
little bit
question.
of both.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah. I mean, it's probably hard to stay healthy when you're getting hit as hard as he is, and then when you're not, you don't have much room to work with anyway. So.
Oh, the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills in the '90s were down 32 points in the wild card playoff game. They came back. That was a record.
Yeah,
they
against
lost
the
in the Super
Titans.
Bowl.
Against the Titans, right?
Good. You got me. I can't remember.
And then they lost in the Super Bowl.
On Thursday night, the Seahawks helped out the Detroit Lions. The Lions can win today; they'll have the same record, but unfortunately, Seahawks will hold the tiebreaker. I think the Vikings clinched the division yesterday.
Yes, they did. Yes,
Yeah, they did.
The Browns.
The Bills did too.
The Browns won. The Buffalo Bills squeaked one out against the Dolphins.
You
which
see,
was
they
kind of
had to.
impressive because everybody was talking about this big snowstorm, and Tua comes out and says, "Well, it snows in Alabama too." Everybody's like,
Yeah,
"What?"
those fans were eating him up.
He really must have hit his head, huh? No,
It snows that much in Alabama a whole year.
Yes.
What was he thinking? That was a foobar on his part.
Yeah, that was a dumb thing to say.
They had to stop the game because they were throwing snowballs at the Dolphins players during the game.
Yeah, did the refs ever throw the penalty on them, or was it
I don't
just?
think they got a penalty, but I know they had to stop and basically gave them a
Well,
warning.
they threatened them with a 15-yard penalty, so I don't know if I fell asleep, so I don't know if they.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, and I
don't
wonder if
think
they
they
would have
got
done that if Tua wouldn't open his mouth.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like okay. Here's some snow then for you, buddy.
Yeah, after the game, Tua came out and thanked all the Bills Mafia because when Tua went down with that concussion, the Bills Mafia came up strong and started donating money to his foundation. So that was super cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
The Bills' leading rusher last night was Josh Allen. 77 on 10 carries.
He's a big
not
kid.
bad.
Yeah, like that doesn't really surprise me much at all.
I don't know.
Actually, he's not a kid, but he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's
huge.
a baller. I think he might be
Yeah, he's
QB1
massive.
right now.
Yeah, he has to be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's a bigger, badder version of Aaron Rodgers.
He's irrelevant, man. The kid's tearing it up in San
He's a
Francisco.
beast. Good team around him, but
I was going to say,
still
he
gotta
does look
execute.
really good.
Still got to execute. You know,
That defense is definitely one of the best in the league.
Yep.
their offense is coming around too. Now that they've been together for a couple of weeks, and
And once they get Debo back, it's going to be even better.
they got some skill players on that team, man. I'll tell you something.
Mhm.
Yeah, that McCaffrey trade was absolutely huge.
Yeah.
And he's played.
Huge.
The first week was kind of quiet for him, and since then, I think he's had a touchdown every week. So
I can feel it. I can feel it coming, guys.
I can feel
The rant.
You got your rant coming?
Oh man,
I know. Paulie's always itching to rant.
yeah.
I think you guys want me to do that stuff. I'm finding my good moment here before I go.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
cue the music.
Yeah.
How about the Titans, man? The Titans are garbage.
The Titans,
gonna let the
Titans
water
lose
boil.
today, and the Lions win. They'll have the same record.
The Titans are going to lose to the Chargers today. I hope. I really hope.
You want to throw the picks up there while they're talking about NFL?
They
anyway?
play in LA too, so
Yeah, they do.
my money would definitely be on the Titans, or I mean the
Well-
Chargers today, man.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Well,
say.
I think you picked the
terrible.
Titans, so I don't know what you're.
But it's so
talking
weird.
about.
They win the games they're not supposed to and lose the games that they're supposed to.
Welcome to Tennessee. That's how the Titans
Yeah.
play. Yeah, I mean that's
They play to their
pretty much their
competition.
MO. Yeah.
Yeah.
So does Detroit usually.
Yeah,
Until it gets to the
Detroit's
playoffs.
MO forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
love
this
that
year.
stuff, man.
Detroit looks good, man. They actually look like a real something to be scared of. Like that's
They
I've been
really
tuning
do.
into their games, and
Have to
it's
get
not
past
just
today
like a
in New
fluke.
York, and then we're looking good.
Yeah, if we win today, then we can start
which
talking about.
Zach Wilson was named the starter today.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe your
He
defense
might
can
quite
get some
sick
turnovers.
from illness.
Hey, Paula, you ready? You warmed up?
Alabama, I'm sorry, guys. You know what I got? I got a rant about Alabama fans. You know what, people? Get rid of your stupid minds on Facebook and have some damn class. Good morning, everybody out there. It's Paulie. Happy Sunday morning. And I hope you've had your pancakes and your coffee because it's time to bring out that popcorn. So today what I want to talk about this college football transfer portal. All right. So Touchdown Johnny at University ABC wants to, the coach yells at him in practice a little bit. And Touchdown Johnny goes, you know what? I don't like that coach. I'm going to transfer to University of Never Lose, you know. The transfer portal kind of puts the coaches, I think, in a delicate position because they get these 5-star recruits that come to their college. And do they have to tap dance around these kids to make sure that they can stay in their program, or do they coach them up in the hopes that these kids got the mental toughness to stay with a program, or do they just jump ship and go to the jump the fence where the grass is greener? I don't know, but the transfer portals had a big impact on college football. If you think about it in these terms, look at the college football playoff teams out there right now. You got Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and TCU. So TCU, they get a transfer guy coming in, the center. That makes a big difference for them. They got a defensive back in the transfer portal. Michigan, they got to look at that offensive line. They got a center. They got pass rushers that came in, all because of the transfer portal. Alabama, they had some people come in from transfer portal. And Georgia. And all these teams, check it out, all these teams are in the playoffs right now. All right? Hey, somebody just scored a goal. Hey, the soccer game's on behind me in the big screen.
Well, there you go, man. You heard it here first.
That's right. Real time. But these 4 college football teams, they got all these transfer portals in there, and they're winning. All right. So I'm thinking this: transfer portal is here to stay. After the conference games in college football, 1,100 players are expected to go in that transfer portal. 1,100. That means that right now, these teams out there, they better come and adjust with the times, because back in the day, Alabama and Clemson, they invested into their programs. And then what happened because of that? They changed with the times, and they went on to a winning streak, winning national championships. These college teams out there, if they don't get up on the program and use this transfer portal to their advantage, they're in trouble. I would think that you would have a 3-tier. You would have a general manager just at a college, just to handle the high school recruit program, the transfer portals. That's how critical this transfer portal is. But Johnny Touchdown, you know what? If Johnny Touchdown does not like what the coach says on any given day, Johnny Touchdown, who's always been told he could do whatever he wants from 8th grade all the way to college, if his ego gets in the way, that kid, that 5-star recruit that played freshman football at University of Never Lose, he could just jump ship. So that's a negative. So I don't know. Johnny Touchdown, I hope you guys in these college programs can manage these kids, because they're going to jump ship on you. But if you don't change with the times, like Alabama and Clemson did years ago, like the 4 teams in college playoffs had with this transfer portal, you're going to be left behind, and the train's going to be leaving the station. So that's all I got for today. That's it.
Right on, buddy.
Very good. Very good.
By the way, World Cup update. Messi
again,
scored a final. Messi scored a goal.
It was a penalty kick. Yeah, it was actually. That's why you heard him yell twice, because he got the penalty kick, and then he just
it's right
put
there.
it in right side of the net.
Wow.
It's a little bit hard to see, but
So I just want to mention, Paulie's on site downtown San Francisco in February. There's a good chance that we'll be Paulie and I will be doing the show live from the middle of the Caribbean Sea.
Heck yeah, we'll be on cruise.
Yeah, we're going to cruise together, and I plan on taking my equipment, because I'd like to every day during the sea day, the Carnival Cruise Lines does a veteran meet and greet. So my goal is to do a couple of veteran episodes also while we're there. So look for us in the Caribbean in February.
Do I have to switch hats for that show, or is that just you?
Yeah.
I mean, I can go NBR, I can go TSP. What you
You
want?
gotta get him a reversible hat that he could just switch in and out.
Paulie, I told my wife yesterday I'm going to bring my equipment. I'm going to use Paulie as my co-host instead of Andrew for those episodes.
Oh, that Marine's going to be upset with me. You know that. But you know
get
what?
all butt hurt.
Yeah, he can suck it up, Buttercup. There you go, Andrew. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Are you going to let Paulie do rants on TSP?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Quick no. Hard no.
No. TSP is a little bit more,
Yeah.
little more.
it's a little more structured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choice of words there, Jason.
So,
be my honor, Fleek, to be your co-host.
speaking of TSP, so I have 2 podcasts, this one and TSP, and all the money goes to both the nonprofit Minutes Wisely, where we send veterans and first responders. After the first of the year, like I said, I'm going to buy either Preds tickets or Red Wings tickets, depending on who wins. In order to win, well, you'll probably have to be a Patreon member, but there will be a drawing, and somebody's going to win some hockey tickets just to get this thing going. So be on the lookout. If you're, it only takes $5 to be a Patreon member for the month. So if you want to win some kick-ass hockey tickets, go ahead and sign up. There's links in the description. It doesn't matter. You can either be a member of a Patreon through NBR or TSP. It doesn't really matter, because all the money goes to the same spot. And also, Eric and his brother, they're going to benefit by going to the Cubs home opener. So we're doing some big things out here.
Yes,
also, we have Detroit Lions tickets coming up next year. So be on the lookout. Picks. Week 15. Let's not forget the picks.
Yeah, Mr. No way the Titans win in LA.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. So here's the thing, though. Like I said, they always win the game that they're not supposed to. So I'm just trying to throw it up. Anyway, I'm like almost in the cellar here. So I'm just trying to think outside the box in these games.
I did that too a little bit this last week. I just tried to find something that nobody else is going to pick.
Yeah,
Boy,
the Lions are
Jason-
going to win because the whole team is amped up and they need this game, so I think they're going to be ready to roll.
Everybody's got the Lions this
I
week.
think 7 players were missed practice this week because they have like a flu bug going around the locker room, so that might put a little damper on our parade.
What about the Bears? How come I'm the only one on the Bears versus the Eagles? What's going on here?
I thought we've addressed this already.
It's the Eagles.
So what? It's the Bears.
No, yeah, that's more suitable. It's the Bears.
You have one of the worst teams playing one of the best teams, man. Who do you think we're going to
Why
pick?
you guys went with the Titans this week, Eric? Come on now.
I got faith. I got faith in your boys.
Thank you, Jason.
More so, I have less faith in the Titans.
I will take it.
Upsets.
I hear you.
Oh,
I hear you.
Jason and I are slugging it out there. It looks like.
Yeah, trying
Yeah, you
to.
guys are. You really.
I got a really easy handicap, but I'm still fumbling the bag.
I'm giving you. I'm
Guy
giving
picks
you
the Bears every week. Yeah.
and the Bears and the Steelers every week. I mean,
I'm not
come
gonna
on.
lie though. I mean, they haven't been as disappointing as you would have thought at the beginning of the year.
They're
I
still
think
like
that's
what,
what's
3
helping
and 10.
them, to be honest.
5 wins out of the Steelers and 3 out of the Bears. So,
It's going to be number 4.
oh my goodness,
I'm
that one I'm gonna have to disagree.
not going to
with
put
you on.
anything past them because
Paulie picks the
robbed me
Rams
a couple
too over
times.
the Green Bay. Isn't it?
Anybody? I pick anybody over the Packers. Anybody.
that's another one you can lock in right there.
Mm.
The Bears, the Steelers, and then whoever's playing the Packers.
Anybody over the Packers. Cheeseheads.
There it is.
Is that a rant? Sorry.
No, we need the Rams to lose.
Look at the bottom 3, man. There's a log jam. We're fighting for the last spot.
Yeah, man, slugging it out. Hey, worst record gets first pick next year.
Yeah, that's it.
How does that? Yeah, I guess that's the way it works. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, since we're in front of the arena there, anybody want to talk basketball before we sign off?
Nothing.
I haven't really caught up. Devin Booker's been going
Yeah, he had like 58 last
stupid
night.
this year. Yeah. Damian Lillard's been averaging like almost 40 points over the past 4 or 5 games or something like that. He's been going
Man's
crazy.
beast. John Morant got kicked out of the game last night for talking to a fan.
Yeah. And then he had someone that
FaceTimed
knew
him.
him FaceTimed.
His dad.
Yeah, was it his dad?
Yeah, he
And then
FaceTimed his dad, and his dad walked over
walked
there,
over
and he
and-
was like, "It's
yeah.
not your fault. It's these stupid refs." But
Thought that was
Tyler
pretty cool.
Hero's been on a bit of a tear. He's playing pretty well. Other than that, same old, same old.
Yeah.
Lakers,
nothing-
your Lakers haven't really made their move yet, so they'll get there. They'll get there. Don't worry.
Hopefully.
The Celtics are red hot.
Place.
Yeah. Celtics.
Jason Tatum, I'm gonna tell you what. Jason Tatum's a beast. Like that dude's a beast.
I would be remiss, though, guys, as a Chicago guy, if I did not, on the basketball note, mention that the NBA MVP trophy is now called the Michael Jordan.
Oh, we do have
MVP
that.
trophy.
Yeah, we had the overhaul
sir.
of all the awards. All the awards got named something.
Mm-hmm.
Did
MVP.
LeBron get an award named after him?
No.
It's hard to name it when he's still playing.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
it is. It is hard
No,
to name
but-
it when he's still playing. That is fair.
Well, maybe
Right.
LeBron will be the recipient of the Michael Jordan MVP trophy.
I think Jokic is going to be the recipient of the MVP.
Yeah, I don't
trophy.
know. I don't know. If
LeBron. I think LeBron's MVP.
even
years are
Jason
over.
Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
that's kind of an inside joke because they're in our private chats throughout the week. There's a big dispute on who's the GOAT.
Yeah, me and John have been going at it.
Yeah, everybody everybody disagrees with me. So
It's MJ.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
it's okay. I know what the truth is. That matters.
MJ, all those rings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll
have a
anybody
show
else
about it.
anything else before we sign off?
Yeah, World Cup real quick. The
Oh, yeah.
finals going on right now. I
Argentina,
don't have it
France,
on, but I
Argentina.
think Argentina's winning
1-0.
1-0, boys.
1-0.
Yeah, the Messi hit a penalty kick.
Yes.
Yep. Speaking of Messi, Adidas just announced that his jersey is sold out worldwide. His Argentina jersey.
Wow.
How is that even possible?
That's insane.
That is insane.
That is insane.
If Argentina wins the World Cup, that's basically Messi's last accolade. He's got everything
Has
else.
to be. Yeah, it has to be. And he'll go down as the GOAT.
He's not even that old, is he? It's not like he's like 45 or anything.
He's almost 40. I don't even think he's 40 yet. I think he's
Yeah, I don't
almost
think
40.
he's 40 yet. And
Yeah,
he's still scoring, so he's a beast.
I think he's confirmed this is his last World Cup.
Football
I think it
versus
is, so.
soccer is literally the biggest sport on the planet. I don't think it's really like the United States is kind of behind the 8 ball in this because
For sure.
football, the NFL is king in the United States, but
Yeah,
100%.
anywhere else on the globe, it's soccer or football.
he's 35.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but the next World Cup will be in 4 years, so he'll be 39. Like that's
but I mean, there's more. You know, he could still play, but like he's going to retire at 35 as the greatest probably soccer player of all time. Like that's
Over Pele?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
definitely.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
I would
sure.
say so.
I think his best competition is the
Ronaldo.
players playing now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Ronaldo
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
Neymar. Ronaldo.
Neymar's a beast, and he's still young. So I'm gonna wait and see what he does. But
Yeah,
Yes,
this
it's the
World
World
Cup's
Cup. It
been full of-
definitely.
It's been full of upsets too. Saudi Arabia actually beat Argentina in the group stage. That's insanity.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Even
that was
the-
like the first game of the tournament.
Yep.
The third place game was kind of like it was
Morocco
Croatia
won,
and
didn't it?
Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco. Yeah, Morocco.
Yeah,
No one
like-
saw coming.
Or did Croatia? I think Croatia actually won. Croatia won.
Yeah,
I don't
Croatia
know.
Third
won,
place
but
game,
Morocco was in the final
Still
four. They won.
Morocco fourth place. Who'd have saw that?
That's really good. Yeah.
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 So,
It's a crazy year. World Cup.
to the soccer fans out there.
All right. Well, let's sign off before Paulie gets mugged downtown San Francisco.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, I want to tell you, where I'm at, it's beautiful. They redid this whole downtown area on 3rd
Yeah.
Street. San Francisco is the bomb. It's really nice down here. I know there's stuff about the other areas, but this area is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge and Carlos Rodon would disagree.
I love San Francisco. San Francisco is a gorgeous city. Paul, that's where Paulie and I met. We were both stationed right outside of San Francisco in Alameda back in the 80s. It's that city definitely has a little piece of my heart for sure.
And I had that sourdough bread bowl last night with
Oh.
clam chowder.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you.
Boom, boom.
I was going to ask you if you went in for that, man. That's awesome.
Oh my God, that stuff was
You should have made your rant about that. It could have been
Hey.
the opposite of a
A
rant.
10 out of a 10. A 10 out of a 10.
Hey, what did Starbucks put in your coffee this morning?
Yeah, seriously. It's in San Francisco, so you never know.
Never know. Never, never,
Nah.
never.
All right, guys. We need to sign off. I just want to give everybody a shout out. Merry Christmas, fellas. Have fun. Enjoying your family this week. Look for a special edition, NBR Christmas Morning Edition. It's already recorded, going to drop. So we're going to take next Sunday off, but it is already recorded. We're not going to miss a weekend. And then we will be back live New Year's Day, which is huge because it's college football day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
we'll have updates on we'll know who's in the national championship after that.
Yes. And the Detroit Lions will be in playoff contention by next time we go live.
Go Lions, go Lions.
Go Lions.
I think Richard's about to buy
We
Super
play-
Bowl tickets.
We played the Bears on New Year's Day, so
Stop Bears.
I wonder who Paulie's going to pick for that game.
Yeah, who are you going to pick that day?
Stop Bears.
Yeah, will he still be saying "Go Lions" on New Year's Day?
Hey, I want your Lions to
I
win
guess he'll
the
take a
Super
day
Bowl.
off from that.
I want
All
the
right,
Lions to win
fellas.
the Super
Take care.
All
Just
right,
not
Merry
beat the
Christmas,
Bears.
everyone.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, guys. Be careful.